Welcome back to our ongoing chronicle of Werewolf the Apocalypse. This is chapter 6 of our story. As we do before we start every session, we are going to get a synopsis of what happened last time. Monica, you are on the chopping block this week, if you don't mind letting everyone know what went down.
We were all ready to sink our claws and teeth into Track Morrison and Company, but it didn't go down so good. Let's just leave it at that. Michael Stitches the Soul seemed to summon a Nexus crawler. It appeared. We don't know that he summoned it, but it was very alarming how confident he was that it would show up. And the Nexus crawler lurks in horribly corrupted areas, which we knew the VA was, but the things it did to Imari and Roderick and several other Garou were horrible, so we had no choice but to run. We did not recover the heart of Coleman. It did get snacked on by Clayton. We don't know what happened to it. I don't believe we saw them bring it back.
Gwendolyn...
Did they bring it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deckard saw that when he was looking through the video.
Camera.
The camera that he planted.
So they still have it. Clayton went comatose because he saw the Nexus crawler and was... Yeah, he didn't turn out so good either. Yeah, we were just... sorry, I lost track. I saw planting seeds for Gaia up there. Sorry. Yeah, we were totally thrown off track. Our numbers are greatly reduced. We had a little meeting with the remaining werewolves, and even though some of us are depressed and angry, Nix and Deckard really stepped up to be the one saying, what do we do now? We obviously have to change course. That was not as easy for Green Eyes and Judge. Judge, obviously, because he lost a lot of compatriots, and Green Eyes because she was... I'll be honest, she was ready to kill. She wanted to kill.
Yeah.
But our resident Ragabash and Theurge were like, no, this just means we have to pivot. We're going to figure this out. They expected us to come running at them, and that's exactly what we did, so we need to find a way to get a step ahead of them. What else?
I think that's a pretty good synopsis.
About the war, yeah. There were other things. Noob Killer, Deckard talked to Noob Killer. Nyx talked to Jada. She covered for... what's the sister-in-law's name? Sarah working the front desk by saying, yeah, there was a motorcycle accident. Sarah doesn't know yet, I don't believe, that Roderick is dead. And Judge did reach out to his brother about his dad, but he didn't, I don't believe he told anyone about it. No. It'd be very hard to.
And his brother did provide a number for a woman.
Yes.
That apparently was last known love interest of your dad.
Yep, but it's kind of hard to explain that somebody is dead when you don't know what happened to their body. You don't know what it turned into. You don't know if there's any trace of it left, because that's what the Nexus Crawler does. It turns you into something horrific.
Yep.
Somebody better smoke something and get some ashes.
What?
Cremation.
What about it?
You don't have a body, but you got the ashes. You just say
Oh,
you had
as
them
the cover for the...
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a Vicenta solution right there.
Just need the corpses.
Yeah, he needs a corpses. Yeah, and we spied on the camera that Deckard set up in Gwendolyn's house and saw
I forgot
them.
about that. Yeah.
We at least got the satisfaction of them realizing we took the 2 other hearts. Unfortunately, those souls got ripped away once the Nexus crawler appeared, but it was nice to see their anger and frustration that we had been in the house.
Well, they don't know it was us.
Yeah,
they just know somebody.
Exactly. It was still nice. It was still a nice, at least we got that. So, I think that's it.
Thank you very much. Now we'll get into tonight's session. 12 hours earlier. The sound of squishing meat
What the fuck?
and breaking bones. There it is. As Brad paws of snow, or what's left of him, watches what's left of Imari's body be ripped open and her heart drug out.
Oh, no.
Knew it.
He seethes with anger within, the rage that all Garou feel. And if he had arms and legs still, if he had half his torso still, he would show them what it meant to be Garou. But as it stands, he knits and plays dead and bides his time, staring into the severed head of Roderick O'Hare, an obscene amount of insects crawling across the body.
What the fuck?
Why they are here, he shudders to think. Then that sound again in the distance. Yeah, we're gonna come back from this. Don't worry. Hey, not much left of this one. The weird ass bugs got it, but well, yeah. Go check on it. Go check on it. Oh yeah, there's one more over here too. He never met this young man, this stolen moon. But he approaches very cautiously, very carefully, very confidently though, the battle being won. Oh, Gaia, please give me strength. Brad thinks to himself. As the young man kneels down, kicks the head unceremoniously to the side, kneels down with the long hunting knife that he's been using to cut open the other Garou. And just as he kneels down, the moment arises and Brad strikes. If he had bothered to roll his body the rest of the way over, he would have seen that at least one arm had come back. And that he was still very much in Krynos form. But it looks like this man was on the wrong track today. And as Michael hears in the distance Track Morrison cry and scream in anguish, Gaia does answer a prayer. With her last breaths maybe, but she does answer. And the wounds knit and heal faster than even other Garou may have seen in their lifetime, the stuff of legends. And Brad, Paws of Snow, will not allow Roderick to fall to these monsters. Grabs the pieces he can, and he runs. He runs and runs and runs into the wood. The sounds of gurgling and dying of Track Morrison in the distance. Can't wait around to see what happened. But he knows he got a good hit in at least. At least there's that. And that's where tonight's story begins.
I'm confused. I need clarification.
This is what happened 12 hours earlier at the scene of the defeat of the war. They went around harvesting, it looks like, according to the narrative.
Who? Because it said
Michael.
he's
Track.
not a stolen moon.
Yeah, that was Track.
Track.
is.
Track is a young man. Then why did you say he was crying in the distance
Because Brad hit the shit out of him and
and
Kronos
ran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
was running away.
He grabbed up what was left of Roderick and booked it.
I thought it was two different people. My bad. I was so confused. Okay. Well, good for him for getting a hit in. Fuck yeah.
And this is important. Go ahead, Adam.
Sorry, I was going to ask another small bit of clarification. Was this before or after the video cam footage that we watched?
This was well before.
Before the video cam footage we watched. Okay, so
This was right after we ran away.
Yes.
Track is alive.
Yeah, because we saw him on the video.
Yeah,
But you didn't see his whole face.
sure.
And this is important, as I said before. Because as Judge wakes up from this dream, he knows it was reality.
Oh.
And as you wake up, you see the silhouette of a familiar figure at the foot of your bed, if only for a moment. When you blink your eyes, the outline of your uncle is gone. But you know, from the spirit world, this was presented to you. And that's where tonight's story starts.
It's it's heavy. I think that would hit Judge pretty hard. He would probably try to remember if he had Brad Paws of Snow's number or anything like that.
Is he the one who left the voicemail?
Is he the one that left the voicemail messages, but then had the weird static?
Yes.
I think Judge would try to call the number and see if it gets anything.
Okay. Rings and rings and rings. No answer. Then about 4 minutes later, a return call, but not from that number.
I answer it.
Judge.
Hello?
Hey. I don't know how they know anything. I had to call you back. I don't know if that thing is still out there and can hear through reception. I don't know what it can do. It can shift reality. I'm calling you from one of the few payphones I think may be in existence anymore.
Can I come to you?
No.
Are you okay?
I mean, I hope this arm comes back tomorrow, but I've got 2 fucking legs and an arm now. Spirits are with me, I suppose.
Did you try to gather the remains of Roderick?
I didn't try, I did.
Thank you.
It's not pretty, man. He fits in a bag.
God damn.
But I feel like he's still, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I feel like he's here. I feel like they didn't get him spiritually.
I think you're right. I don't know how to describe it, but I saw what you did. I don't know what that means.
Well, we are what we are. It doesn't surprise me.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it does, but it doesn't. Dream, maybe?
Yeah, it was in a dream.
The spirits commune through dreams a lot.
Maybe that means Roderick is still here, at least his spirit is, and it's not whatever the hell that thing.
God, I hope so. Who's left?
Not many. There was only my whole pack made it out somehow. I think it was Amari gave her life for us.
Shit. I saw her fall.
Scarface made it out.
That bastard. Of course he did.
And Theo and Gums from Blue Waters.
That's it.
That's it.
Fuck.
They were certainly ready for us.
I don't know what they were doing, but they were cutting open our fellows and they were taking their hearts.
To make more of them, I'm
That's not
assuming.
how that works, though.
I don't know how it works. That's beyond me. I would have to ask Nix.
I got one of them, I think. This fucking punk ass kid. I think he does that podcast show.
Hell yeah.
I hope I fucking killed him.
I hope you did too.
If not, he's not gonna have such a pretty little shit-eating grin of a face anymore.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm in love with Brad now.
I know and Brad was part of Roderick's pack, right?
Yes.
I know he's part of your pack. I would like to do something to honor those who fell, including Roderick and Amari and all of them.
Me too.
When can we get together? We need you need to get with Scarface.
So it's daytime now. Maybe tonight when the park closes. You've got that fancy new Karen of your own. You got your own place. You make the call. He's your uncle. I think you'd want that.
Okay.
We, of course, being who we are, it's like family in a way, but there's only the two of us left. I'm sure we'd want your input.
Okay. I will get back to you. I need to get with my pack. And thank you so much for this. This means a lot to me personally.
I wish there was more.
I know.
I wish I brought him back. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll make some other calls. People need to know. Fucking Scarface needs to know I'm around. Let me guess, he's already made a play for the leader of that Karen, hasn't he?
He has.
Immediately. Fucking asshole.
No one had the right mindset to challenge or say anything.
Yeah, it's just as well let him have it. We've got to get our shit together.
We do.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I think Judge would send a group text message out to the pack and say, hey, there's been a development. We need to get together as soon as possible.
Okay.
Two of us are at the inn.
I think if you posted that back,
She will.
yeah, I think Judge would get on his bike and head over that way. And
Nix just assumes you understand that you have free reign to come and go. The social coalition is always welcome.
yeah, and I think before he leaves though, he would text message Sarah and say, hey, there's something really important. I need to tell you why we were in a mood last night.
Oh, yeah.
And not say exactly what it is, but that he needs to talk to Taylor and her together.
Sure. After he's out of school?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll call you then.
All right.
All right.
And he'd head over to the inn.
What's Alex doing?
He saw the text message and he's heading that way.
Okay. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Chaos is,
Man, we got in that fight on Thanksgiving.
We tried to fight on Thanksgiving?
yeah,
Nice.
gobble gobble.
Thankful
God,
for-
I wanted some track turkey with some Michael stuffing.
Yeah, if you'll recall, I said that Thanksgiving was almost here, and then a couple days
Yeah.
went by. Yeah. But emergencies,
Yeah.
kind of don't respect the holidays. You don't carry your dog.
I told Jada straight up. I
Yeah.
straight up lied, and I was like, Judge's uncle is in a horrible motorcycle accident.
Right. Yeah. No, I kind of wanted to downplay it because I knew y'all would be like, oh, well, we can't do anything. We got family to see. So I was like, oh, yeah, that time's out.
No,
for
we
that.
don't.
Let me,
None of us have family to see,
Yeah.
but
No.
I can see how it would be. Yeah.
Alex has his brother.
Oh, that's true. Alex does have family.
And
Yeah.
then Judge has Sarah and Taylor, and that's about it.
Who he
now.
saw because I made her work.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
make her work.
Right.
She get time and a half for that? I mean, geez.
I paid her extra just for being
Yeah.
out late, but I don't know that I paid her a time and a half. I probably should have.
well,
Damn. I guess I'll
You
correct
probably
that.
didn't even realize what day it was.
I probably didn't.
Just another Thursday.
I will give you an envelope with the extra once I figure that out, because it's like, wow, that was a dick move.
about this time as you're cleaning up and checking the last few guests out, Jada rolls back in. And she's like, well, hey, how'd it go?
Well, other than Judge's uncle eating the pavement, wasn't.
Is he gone? Is he hurt? Or?
Oh no,
She told him he was dead.
Yeah, I'm
She
sorry.
told her.
Retcon.
I mean, she may not have. She was dealing with her asshole brother, so it may not have computed with her.
Sure.
So I think it's appropriate for you to be like, whoa,
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, no, he's gone.
Oh.
So Judge is pretty torn up about it.
That's gonna live with him forever when he comes up on holiday, isn't it?
Yeah. And Nix is like, oh, fuck it.
A holiday. Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yes. Holiday. We totally served the Thanksgiving dinner.
ah, yes.
Well, Mom says hi.
How's your mom doing?
She's good.
Good.
Stayed as long as was polite. Left in the morning, helped her, with the dishes last night.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I know that was.
Get away from DeAndre as fast as I could.
No one's blaming you there.
Yeah.
I assume no new developments on that front.
He's still a bigot. Still an asshole. He's my brother. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
See him on holidays.
Nix is probably thinking about all her sisters that she has like not bothered to contact in forever and be like,
Yeah.
Is she going to bring up what she found out about her dad?
oh hell no.
No.
She probably did print the stuff off, so it may still be in the printer. But I don't think Nix has really processed that yet.
Yeah.
There's been more important matters.
And she looks over and she sees Green Eyes on the couch, I guess. Or
Hello.
Oh, your coalition meeting today, I guess.
Yeah, I think Judge wanted some support for funeral arrangements.
Sure. Well, I'll take care of things around here. I mean, I've been on vacation and everything. I mean,
I'm sorry your brother is a big it.
yes.
That must be very
Yeah, he
hard.
is.
That must be very hard.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. She genuinely does not.
And she looks a little like she's humoring you, but also like, okay, I'm just gonna head out now.
I mean, Green Eyes straight up told her, she goes, I'm stupid. So,
All right. Well, okay. Well, if you need anything, take the day.
I mean, I'll be back. I'm just gonna,
Yeah, I know.
help him out for,
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
and my phone's on,
No, I got it.
No,
I got it. Go on.
is she like for real got it, or
Yeah,
they,
no,
or are
she's
they
like-
like I got it?
No, she's trying to be understanding. She also realizes you had to work the holidays.
Yeah, I
Without
was
her?
wondering if she was
So-
like exhausted from traveling and that she wants a vacay, or is she taking over?
Like-
What's the dynamic here?
Because like Nix is completely fine to just have everybody come in while she's doing shit.
Right. No, she seems to be like, I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like most things are done anyway, and it's gonna fall off a cliff at the end of this week anyway.
Yes, we chopped many, many vegetables.
Oh, cool. You help too?
Yes.
Yeah, and Deckard and Judge, before we,
That was
got
nice of them.
got
You had to pay
news.
'em, dude. She says it kind of soft.
No.
Okay, good.
Nyx pays me in cheeseburgers. And she smiles, so it kind of looks like a joke. But it's not a joke.
Okay.
Jada's thinking, Nick, your new girlfriend's
Are you-
fucking weird.
Are you dating a dumbass? Why is she dirty? You let her in the kitchen?
B12. Vitamin B12. That's what you get from dirt.
Yeah,
Plenty of it.
you're welcome.
No. All right. Well, yeah. I'll go take care of the books and get all that done and make sure we've got bookings taken care of and all that. And I'll get things ready for the next group.
Awesome. Just let me know. And I think I'm going to try to run out to Logga Acres at some point and see how the brochure trading's, if it's panning out or anything, or I don't know. I don't know how good of a deal that was.
She kind of shoots you a look like, what?
I told her about that.
I know. She's like, I don't know if you have to check up on that, but okay. You do you, huh?
It's more or less just Nick's probably trying.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, and get to it.
Alright.
She just kind of goes in there,
Nick's is just like,
sighs, and opens the door.
yeah. So I'm going to text the group chat and be like, we just got kicked out, so I'll meet you in the parking lot.
You really get kicked out. She just said she's taking care of things.
I know, but like, we can't really talk about shit if she's
Yeah.
running around in there.
Yeah.
So, which is another reason the Nick is like, you don't have to.
Yeah. Please don't go
Yeah,
away.
please go take a nap. Don't you need a nap?
Yep.
I mean,
So-
I have a base of operations too.
Yeah.
We could technically.
We're
do
probably
that.
going to have to segue to Deckard's.
That's fine.
So, Green Eyes, hop on.
I do too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll turn around.
Deckard's like, God damn it!
Pick up some snacks on your way back.
He's like going through a drive-through.
All right. Short order enough. You are at Deckard's place. Where do you live?
In Colorado Springs.
I know. What kind of place is it? House? Is it an apartment? Condo?
It's an apartment. I think
No.
we established that.
Yeah, I think
Like in the downtown city area?
I think we both
that
have
sounds right.
apartments
I think
in
that's-
not so nice parts of town,
Yeah.
or not so nice.
Well,
Fake.
I don't know. My I have a secure safe house.
Yeah.
Deckard's like, excuse me.
Yeah, and it's probably not a bad place.
Yeah.
Is an apartment secure?
Can be. Just depends.
I mean, maybe it's like a duplex or something.
Could be.
Okay,
You know.
I've made it.
Or it could be above an apartment above a building.
Oh, yeah, like a loft apartment.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's what I was
It's very
picturing.
secure.
Okay.
Very trendy.
So you make your way up. There's a metal gate. He's got to ring you through. Come unlock it. He lets you all in, and you are up there. I'll leave it to you.
I think Judge would tell them about the dream, about seeing Roderick after at the foot of his bed, or at least the silhouette of him, and then say that it was confirmed by Brad, Paws of Snow. That has happened, and that he doesn't think that they were able to get Roderick, so there's a chance we may be able to contact Roderick or set his spirit to right, and just say that he would like to do that, and but he doesn't want to make a decision in a vacuum about where to land. He wants to at least talk to Scarface and Brad.
So what does that mean for the other Garou that were there? I assume you gave us the recap, right? About Amari and everything. So they got Amari's heart.
Probably.
Probably got everyone else's heart too. That was how many people?
At least, what, 7?
Was it?
In the dream, you heard 3 cracks.
Okay, 3 cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Nexus crawler didn't just
Well,
make him
'cause
drop dead.
Was it
That's
5
true.
of us? Was it 5 of them that fell?
But he heard 3 cracks.
I know. Hold on.
Yeah,
There's
there were
5 that fell.
total that fell.
Brad being one.
Right.
Robert being the other. 3 cracks. Yeah. So they got the 3 that they needed that they could get before Brad took the last 2 and bailed.
They didn't get Roderick's heart though, did they?
No.
Okay, sorry.
That's what I meant.
Sorry, I was just
Out of
making
5.
sure.
Yeah, Roderick and Brad are 2 that they're fine. Well, not fine, but their hearts are not in possession of whatever.
Right.
Anyways, so they have 3 hearts right now. They would have 5 had we not stolen the other 2. But we definitely know that they have 3 to do
4 if Coleman's is still good. Right?
Can I
potentially.
see if Coleman's would still be? Would I know if Coleman's would still be good? Because about the other spirits, I know the Nexus Crawler wiped out the spirits, and I know the other heart got a chunky chunk bitten out of it.
Yeah.
So
What is your wits plus occult pool?
5.
Yeah, you could roll it.
Okay. And it's wits, not intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
One second. We started off with our resolve and willpower and all that.
Wherever it was.
Yeah, I know, but we regained it because
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
new session, yes.
Yeah.
Except for me, I only get to take 1 off because I was threatened and did not respond.
Yep.
Sorry, we were talking about other housekeeping and I did not pay attention to
it's
my
fine.
own.
Yeah, everybody mark your willpower. It's what highest of resolve or composure.
That was okay. 4 successes.
Okay.
What? How are we marking our willpower?
You get back the highest of your resolve or composure, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
If it's in superficial damage.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's
Aggravated.
you have to spend time with your touchstone.
Yeah. And it's only like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to be playing a lot of Call of Duty.
There's a good chance if it wasn't completely consumed, it could have corrupted it and stopped it. But you know that watching what happened, what you could see transpire, that ritual is so power comes from belief. A lot of magical things are magical thinking. And
So if
the ritual is a symbol.
So if they believe that the heart will work and have power, it will work and have
Not
power.
even that. The person consuming it. What's his name?
Clayton.
Clayton.
Clayton looked like he didn't believe it.
Right.
Like he was
Oh, he
hesitant.
was downing the
Because
whole
he
way
was-
up.
doubting.
Very much
Yes.
doubtful.
It probably even eating the whole thing may not even work for him. You can't be sure. You're pretty positive.
So the heart's still good to
But
go?
should someone else with conviction, belief, and the will to do what needs to be done
I
does it.
That's why I worked with
Yeah,
track.
I think, that would ring Judge's small memory. He's not very smart.
Neither am I.
And he would say, Brad was convinced that it wouldn't work for some reason. I don't know why.
The ritual wouldn't work?
Yeah, he said, whenever I said, they could make more of those, and he said, that's not the way it works. So I don't know what he meant by that.
I thought
We
he meant
should-
that's on how you make more werewolves. And he doesn't know about the stolen
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what he was getting at. Just so you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
he was saying that
Judge
I don't know
wouldn't
why
know
they
either
were.
way.
Yeah, Brad doesn't. What it sounded like, just to give you context, it sounds like what Brad was saying is that, well, that's not how you make a new one. Yeah,
Yeah, he probably doesn't. Probably not thinking about stolen moons
Right.
or even
Ju-
maybe
Judge
even
wouldn't
know.
have put 2 and 2 together
yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
That's okay. Nix will throw that out there. Okay. Are you wanting to try to contact your uncle?
Yes, I would. I mean, how would he want to be laid to rest? Where is his spirit? would he want to try to help us from beyond? I don't know how all that works. I know that certain Garou can become, like Harlow, become spirits long term. So
Well, your uncle was called Strongheart, wasn't he?
he was.
I mean, didn't know him, but just from that context clue, I would say probably a pretty good indicator that his spirit is around. He has unfinished business.
There were some weird bugs, and I would describe the bugs to her that were in my dream that were crawling and devouring his body. I don't know what that meant.
Long centipedes,
Ew.
carrion beetles the size of silver dollars, creatures that should exist but should not, in the size and the way that he's describing them.
And they were eating him and not just crawling on him?
Correct.
Okay.
Do I have any indication of what that could?
Likely summoned from the Nexus Crawler.
Okay.
Probably that's how he met his death.
Oh, I was hoping they were like protecting him
No.
since they were like, oh, I can't get it because
They weren't the
bugs. I
happy-
thought they were nice bugs.
Yeah.
They weren't the happy bugs.
I thought of our place, our cairn, where we promised to plant flowers. I'm
Yeah,
like,
with
oh,
the
this
butterflies.
must be those guys.
And,
Nope.
yeah. I do like that Nyx is always around little happy insect spirits. I don't know why. It makes me
Yeah.
so happy. But yeah, these do not sound like happy insect
No.
spirits.
Likely they came from within your uncle.
What?
Okay,
the
so I
fuck
don't-
does that
They
mean?
bursted out after he was touched.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they're in him forever.
No.
I think that Nyx would leave that part out. I think she would just be like, I think
Oh,
those were
that's so
summoned
sad.
from the Nexus Crawler type. But yeah, I don't think she would go that far and be like, they bursted out of his chest like
And they
aliens."
cried for their mommies.
Would we need his body or his remains to contact him, or I don't
I
could
don't know
we
if
try-
you saw his silhouette. Maybe he could be with you. What did Brad say he was gonna do with the remains?
I think he's just carrying them around right now until we decide what to do with them.
Yeah.
He said he makes the call.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's got him in a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me kind of wants, if it's okay with Roderick, obviously, if we can talk to him to lay him to rest at our cairn.
Can I get some crystals out? Can I bust some crystals and some oils? And
You carry those around with you?
she's
Yeah,
a hippie.
she would.
Okay.
She absolutely would.
One of your big multicolor corduroy
Fringed
bag.
bag.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean, yeah,
It's corduroy or quilted.
yes,
Maybe both
Yeah,
with fringe.
yeah, it's definitely got
Little
fringe on
macrame.
it. Yeah,
All right.
probably.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Yeah, why not?
Keychains.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's fine.
okay,
I'll allow it.
all right, Judge. So I'm just gonna say right off the bat, just from a player standpoint, I don't know what the fuck Nyx is doing, but
But she does something really cool and mystical.
yes.
Well, keep in mind, as rites are described in this book, they give you, it's the intent.
Right. It's a lot of leeway. So
It's, things are patterned and rites because we believe them.
yes.
Which, again, ties somewhat into Mage.
Yeah.
There's a little crossover in each game. And
Yeah. Oh, there is.
That is the little bit of crossover here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. My stupid ass pattern brain is like,
That's
Yeah.
the same.
yeah, I hate it. Wish I could turn it off. Okay, so with Judge, though, she's like placing crystals around to try to thin the veil. That's what it's called in this one, right?
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
The gauntlet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's using certain oils. She may ask Deckard for certain spices. I don't know how well he cooks
He's
or
like,
if that's
I
even a
take
thing.
out.
Yeah, what kind of spices? I got like.
I got weed.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck it, that'll work. So we got some weed incense going on.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody's getting nice and believing.
Is this a loud process?
No,
No.
Okay.
it is absolutely not a loud process.
So you doing this, the gauntlet is 4 here, but I'll give you an asset because you're doing this. So I'll give you an extra dice.
Okay, cool.
So you can do your right.
Okay. I don't have. I'm just pulling this out of my ass.
Well, it's the rite of spirit summoning.
I have that, but I thought it's for a specific type of. It's called
Or
an echo.
what is your right where you look at first?
I'm
for
just
ghosts?
looking for penumbral
Well, yeah,
senses.
penumbral-
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all you're doing. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just basically trying to see if he's here, but I'm
Yeah.
also trying to
Or you
make,
could do
make it
hers.
easy. I mean, do you want to try to do it?
Well,
And she called on a particular one.
yeah, it's an echo of a wolf spirit. I thought so. I don't think I can do that for Roderick, right?
No, because you call on that particular spirit to help you, don't you? It's not a.
I'm
any
pretty
spirit.
sure it made me pick it out. So
Oh, okay. So, okay.
I don't know.
I'll double check. I've got it right in front of me.
Yeah, now I'm reading
Yeah.
to see if it's got some loopholes.
Yeah, there we go.
Um,
I have to know its
with
name.
this right, the guru can summon absent, oblivious, or even unwilling spirit under no obligation to obey the right master. Unless the guru expects a friendly parley, they usually follow up this right with appropriate gifts or another right, such as the right of binding. To enact this right, the performer must catch the spirit's attention either by being present in the spirit's domain or near a person or object possessed by the spirit, or by knowing the spirit's name. Yeah, that works exactly how for him.
So you can call him out. with
Wow, I
Roderick.
was not expecting to ever use this.
Yep.
So I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Yep. Honor
Honor plus persuasion versus power.
Yep.
I believe honor is 2.
It's still a 4.
4, because I didn't do the oils.
Oh, sorry, 3, because she did the one.
Or you're giving me extra. dice.
No, extra dice. It's still 4, but you have an extra dice.
Teamwork.
So it's versus his power.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it before.
So I get an extra.
Mm-hmm.
1. Ugh. Let me let me redo that. I can reroll rage, right?
Yes.
There we go. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Roderick, strong heart.
Not quite enough. But,
Fuck.
But I'm going to allow him to appear momentarily.
Oh, sweet.
So it's not a full on,
Fit.
hey, let me hang out 30 minutes.
It's a what up.
The gauntlet is strong here. You're in an apartment with computer equipment all in it, and it's a very heavily secure, very modern place. You were trying to call a machine spirit, probably a different story. But a guru, something else, especially a guru that didn't really like technology.
Oh.
But he's here.
Oh, can I just...
Just you all see him. He materializes as she's called him out.
Is this him? I'm just kidding. I don't say that.
You do recognize him. And he looks at you and he nods, and then he looks at Judge and he says, "Hey, kiddo."
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it.
Man, don't beat yourself up. That thing's a bastard. Jesus Christ, I've never seen one of those in my life. I've heard horror stories of them. Not to be underestimated, I'll tell you that. Hey, I'm still around for a bit. I can help you on this side of things. I don't think I can rest until that thing's gone.
The Nexus Crawler?
At least not here anymore.
It's still here?
We have to do...
It's in the Umbra.
Is it?
It stays in that area, fortunately. Thank fuck. Managed to sneak away from it.
What the fuck are we
Last
gonna
thing I
do?
remember is seeing a fucking centipede coming out of my chest, and then I was waking up on the other side.
So Harlow's fucked. We can't really get in there.
I mean, I don't know about that. I could go look, but that thing is... It's got a reason to hang out there. That place is corrupted as shit.
Where?
Here and on your side of things.
I can imagine. Where do you want to rest? I know you're not resting right now, but
No, I won't. But if you want to bury my remains, Yeah, I don't know. I'd say the family plot, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know. I hadn't thought about it.
I think Brad saved what he could of you.
Brad made it.
It sounded like it to me, and I talked to him this morning.
Thought he was dead. Thing ripped him up.
Yeah.
Good for him. I'm glad. Who else made it?
Scarface.
Of course he fucking was.
Theo and Gums, and and us. That's it. Amari's gone.
You mean us in this room?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, Blue Waters was hit hard. I think they.
All of us fucking were. Okay. No. I'll help how I can. You know, I trust you, kiddo. Just let me know the rest what you think feels good. I'm sure I'll appreciate whatever it is.
All right.
I know you'll do the right thing. But I'll get to sleeping when it's time to sleep. But that fucking thing, man.
I don't know what we can do against that. Something like that.
I don't know. I bet it's worse. I know it's worse here. But I'll do what I can. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Sorry we're talking like this, but hey, pour one back for me, okay?
Of course.
Hey, you got it. Can't hold on much longer. Thank you for bringing me in.
She just nods at him.
She likes cheeseburgers.
What?
Yes.
Did the Umbra tell him this?
You just reek of them,
Thank you.
even on this side of things.
That's very pure. I like that.
You know those things will kill you, right?
What?
They're really bad for you.
No. I heal. Who cares?
Not from the inside.
What? Yes, I do.
You guys need to tell her about
Cholesterol.
cardiovascular disease and cholesterol sometime, okay?
Yeah.
I get plenty of exercise.
Good for you. Just stick to elk.
What?
Stick to elk, dear. It's much better for you.
Okay, Joe Rogan. I mean,
Ha ha. I know what she is. She doesn't even. You guys could see things on this side. It's weird. She looks like a wolf. Her eyes are like bright green. This one has energy flowing around her. Things that want to contact her. She would be a conduit. Kind of feel like that was my beacon to get here. And you got Falcon in you. I believe in you. There's 3 on your shoulder. In a way, looking on from a branch, but on your shoulder. They're watching.
Oh, the Cairn.
yeah. The Cairn. I think Judge would say that too, the Cairn.
And that one looks like a walking Radio Shack.
Circuit City, thank you.
My apologies. What was that show? The Borg, you remember those? Yeah. We'll be in touch, kiddo.
Let me know.
And then he fades.
Nyx just claps you on the shoulder.
We should burn that place to the ground. That's the only way to get rid of that thing.
I think we. Yeah, then maybe. And I think we definitely need to try to cleanse it somehow, especially if we do want to commune well with our spirits at our cairn. They want Harlow back.
Yep.
Yeah.
But obviously, we need to be careful because if that thing's still there, what the fuck are we going to do against it?
That's why I say fire.
Keep in mind, the traditional route did not work so well last night.
And who's to say if we get in its vicinity, it's not just going to come back out?
Yeah.
Fuck
That
it
is
and
also a concern.
Fuck us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to make a plan about that, but I think we should get the body from Brad and lay it to rest at our cairn, unless you guys object. I think
Not at all.
since he's a silver fang,
Oh yeah.
and this was a cairn for a silver fang.
Yeah.
I think it fits.
Okay. That
I
makes
agree.
sense. It'll be easier to reach him there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot easier.
Yeah, we can step through there as well if we need to, somewhat safely. We've done it before. I need to tell Sarah, and I think Judge would like absentmindedly pull out a huge wad of like $100 bills and just hand you like, I just pay her that for her time if you didn't. I didn't even realize it was Thanksgiving.
I'm not going to argue with him. He has way more money than me.
He probably just handed you about $2,000.
I don't care.
Jesus.
I will give it to Sarah. That's fine. She doesn't know my business's books. So I'll
Judge,
just pass
before
that
you
along.
have that conversation, can I get those vitamins from you?
Yeah,
There
let
you
me go. Let me go grab them. They're actually in my bike in the bag. So he'd get it and give that to.
All right.
Okay.
You're looking at them. The right track vitamins.
I want to look at the label and see if there's any sign of Beckett.
The right track vitamins are fuel for the palfas. The ones that
my God.
are out there grinding every day, making the most of things.
The Sigma.
I'm reading
mindset.
it in my
Pure
head
energy.
like that.
So the first ingredient is creatine.
As it should be.
Yeah. And it looks like they want you to take 6 pills.
Yeah.
Jesus
How much-
Christ.
How much soy are in these pills?
None. No soy boys allowed.
I think,
Oh, wow.
I think while he's looking at it, I
It
would
says soy free in big letters.
Okay.
crush one and then taste it with my tongue.
That's what I was gonna say.
If it was
he
like-
would recognize the code.
Why
Yeah, if
would
it was
you
Coke or anything.
do
like-
that?
Yeah.
Because he's a
Tastes of
badass.
filth and chemical
Oh,
and
I mean, that's
just
any vitamin.
everything
If you
over manufactured that
Yeah.
you've ever tasted. No drug.
Yeah.
I mean, very, very chemically taste, but no drug.
Not like, it's not like,
Coke or anything
yeah,
like
I'm
that.
sure that I would have
Yeah.
done Coke or something and known
Yeah.
that like instant high that.
There's no, as you're looking through the label, no indication that this has any medicinal use. You know, there's multivitamin claims, but there's also like milk thistle and horny
Right.
goat weed and things like that in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just herbs that people claim do stuff. You know, but
Is there anything in there that, with a little bit of belief, could help do the certain things?
fairy dust.
no, it's pure snake oil.
Okay.
Is what these are. But you see that it's made by Sundown Vitamin Company.
Research them.
Okay.
Sundown doesn't take much looking. Is a division of Beckard Biolabs,
There you go.
who in turn is a division of the Pentex Corporation.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Which would make sense that it's manufactured local. Easy for him to get that in and get that going. That may just be a happy coincidence because he was making these probably well before he was turned.
But they say palfa on them.
Yes, but he's called people that forever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
But the howling and all that was new.
Ah,
Gotcha.
But he's done the wolf pack thing for ever.
I mean, that's kind of big in the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to try to? I know Brad said he hurt him. Did we want to try to meet Track at the gym? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I want to go
I
tomorrow
don't know if
morning.
he's gonna show up.
I can.
I only got a week. I got to. I should have gone today, but I didn't.
Judge is like, next time you go, we need some clothes for you. You can't go. Like,
There's
No, she wore gym clothes from Nick's.
there's one thing that
oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
there's one thing that I want to do. Since I should be tech savvy enough to be able to do this. Can I write a software that can scrub Track Morrison's podcasts
Ooh.
and then notify me when a keyword pops up so I can listen? I essentially want to make a software that will ping me whenever he starts talking about a new contest.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that. Machine learning stuff. Yeah, you could do that.
Could you hack CrossFit to get me in without paying?
Possibly.
Yeah,
yeah,
could
actually,
probably do
that's
that too.
he probably could.
Judge says just pay by the week.
They won't let her. They wanted the year up front. They only did that because she beat the record.
I'll pay for it in cash. I'm not worried about that. No, all right, I can afford that. Maybe we'll see.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If they
So
take cash.
intelligence plus technology.
It's going to be a pool of 8.
Okay. So you want to take half?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could write something that would. What are you looking for particularly? What keywords?
I'm looking for keywords like about a giveaway, about a contest, about anything. Whatever it was that Clayton won that got him
Yeah.
the meeting.
3 weeks prior, there's a number of mentions about a contest, about a self-improvement contest for the Palfas to get out there and become more of a man, a 2-week course on becoming a better you. And we're going to give one of these courses away, but soon we're going to have slots for 2 other lucky people to come in and
That's for the hearts that
be
we
a
stole.
part of it.
So now there's
And
3
for,
slots.
and those spots will be paid, and it's $3,000 a spot.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's a comprehensive 1 week one-on-one with Track to talk about his exercise regimen and his his religious practices.
Is there a place to sign? So it's a sign up.
Is there a sign-up page? Yeah, there is an email address that you would submit you had to write an essay on why you thought you would be the person for this and submit your social media links.
I was hoping I could get recruited at the gym.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
I'm too dumb. I don't think I'm able to charm my way into him believing it.
But yeah, that was the contest.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I want to keep that program, like I want to have it set on my computer to run for new episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anything that's like I want it just keywords about, so especially now, self-improvement program,
Contest, course.
contest course,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Sure.
Like if I can machine learning program that to where it will, so I don't have to continue to listen to his bullshit every time a new episode comes out. But
You probably could do an API with ChatGPT or something and just have it sit there. And
yeah,
I mean, there's tons of things out there that listen for those things.
yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Just take the transcript and look. Yeah.
so can you hack the Springs of Life gym and put her account as paid for full?
I mean, I could do that if Judge doesn't want to pay.
I don't want
assume
Judge
I
giving
assume I
Roderick's
could.
money to. I just feel like it would benefit Track somehow. I know he's not associated with the gym, but I'm like,
I mean,
no.
we don't know that he's not associated with the gym.
I mean, he's selling his pills there.
he's selling his pills there.
I guess I need to figure out how to get into their
I
system
guess,
now.
would you know if that was a bad idea or not? I mean, because this is Nick's and Greenhouse coming up with it. If we're giving you this idea, would you know whether or not that's a good idea.
What do I roll to know if that's a good idea or not? Intelligence? Or
I will just give you this with this high as. So what you'll have, there's two ways to do this. You try to get through their stuff, which is very secure because it's money.
Yeah, they probably don't bill
Yeah.
themselves.
The easiest way to do it is to get on the dark web and get somebody's credit card info
Yep.
and steal from some old lady.
That feels very wrong. I feel like Judge is just going to have to pay for it. And
yeah.
You know, you won't know who it is really.
Yeah.
You'll just have a card.
yeah, but with our luck, it would be some nice little old lady and not.
Get Angela White's card.
yeah.
I don't know. This is too convoluted. No,
yeah,
we could
no.
just.
Okay, so, yeah.
So there you go. There's our options.
Okay. I'd rather do the real money with Judge. If that's cool with you.
Yeah, it was $800 for the year.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was 800. I think it was 400.
Yeah, it was something, and
It has $40 a month, but if you signed up,
yeah,
you got 2 months free.
Yeah, or
And
something
it
like
was-
that. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's basically your couch change now.
Yeah, it's nothing for anymore, but which I'm curious as to how he's going to get that, but that's okay.
Well, tomorrow morning, I'm going to show up with a wad of cash, slam it on the thing, and start working out really hard and waiting for
Work my
track.
muscles.
Yes.
I shall
And
work
I
the
will-
muscles.
I will eat him when I see him.
No,
No.
I will follow him, and then I will eat him.
no.
Don't eat.
We're not eating. We don't eat people.
I mean, chomp his face off and tear his throat out. I won't swallow. He's not a burger.
Well, I don't swallow either, honey, but I just don't think that that's the route we need to go
Yeah.
right now.
I think we're
I must have his blood.
gonna get him. We're gonna get Michael. We're gonna get Gwendolyn. We're gonna or whatever her
Yeah,
name
Gwendolyn.
was. Okay. We're gonna get all of them, but we're gonna have to do it on our terms, and we're gonna, like Deckard was saying, we're gonna have to be smarter about
That's
it.
true.
If we kill Track right now, we're gonna put ourselves in a really bad spot.
But we definitely need to find out more about him, where he lives.
Yeah.
What else does he do besides the weird ass podcast?
Right. There's a lot to be learned if you can sit there and just, work out and listen.
Yeah. Maybe even try to befriend him.
I will try.
If you're impressive
She-
enough, he may
she's like
approach you.
snarling to
Like,
befriend him.
Challenge him. You can
If I do that, I will kill him.
No, fight. Do more weights than he can. Show your strength to him.
I can do that. Yes. She's doing her
Monica's
nose
making
like a
snarling face.
yeah, like she's in wolf form, but she's not. So she's just scrunching her nose and baring her teeth, like she's ready to go.
So what is the plan? Like, what are we?
I don't know. Somebody track him down after I could just go and do reconnaissance. This is assuming he shows up to the gym.
Here's
anymore.
the thing: his face is scarred right now.
Oh yeah. Well, how well does he heal as a stolen moon? Do we know that? Does he heal like we do?
Ryan said we didn't see his face that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But we don't know how
actually, I take that back. You probably did. And probably by omission, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, I mean, he was scarred up, but not bleeding and like, oh God,
Well, scarred up. Does that mean
like healing, mending. Yeah.
Okay, so he could be fine.
Yeah, we don't
By
know.
tomorrow.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
don't know
his
how they
healing rates.
heal.
Yeah.
Do we? I don't think we know that.
You know,
So I think it would be an
they only
interest.
have 3 forms.
Right.
Oh.
But we don't, and we know that they can't do everything that we can, but we don't know what all they can do that we can. It would
Well-
be interesting for Green Eyes to
Exactly.
get a look at him just to see.
Exactly. Even if he doesn't show up, that could be a clue. Like he may be laying low because he's fucked up. We don't.
Right.
I think.
He's still probably on a high right now from that experience.
Yeah.
So even though 2 hearts are technically missing, like they have 3 of them,
Yeah.
and
And they
he's
fucked us up.
probably raring to go. Whether that means he's at the gym or not, I mean, you just have to find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for tonight, I need to tell Sarah and Taylor, and then we should meet with the rest of the people that we can at Arcairn, I think, instead of the Eye.
Okay.
And then we can do what else we need to do, come up with other. If you mentioned something about Lagos at one point.
Oh, I was just telling Jada that, so I was gonna be gone, like have excuses for not showing back up. But at some point, I do want to go scare Soraya. Like that's me as a player. Nyx is not saying it that way. But
Let's see if we can rustle up some Garou.
I'm kind of. I mean, Nyx probably will bring that up. Actually, she'd
Yeah.
be like, "Look, we need to replace our numbers. I think Soraya may be a good candidate." I saw her in the vision. She's got the anger. She was pissed off about the state of the tractor, the state of the horses, shit not getting done. You saw how pissed she got.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been a part of kin seeking. Did we?
I think Deckard sent the text message
I did. Yeah, I sent a message.
to about kin seeking. But I think the reply was that he was in Arizona and he
would
working-
be here next week.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, to find
Yeah.
others, yes.
yeah. This is mainly just Nyx, being. I mean, either she is a kin and we scare it out of her and she turns and we've added to our numbers, or I scare the piss out of her and she doesn't remember what the fuck happened anyway.
Yeah, I don't really want to drive her insane. She was a nice person.
Would that, out of character, would that drive them insane? Or is that just like they get so scared they don't know what the fuck happened? You're not going to tell me.
I mean, you've never done this before.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know, most people run in terror and,
Yeah,
and their
but I don't know
brains
the
block it out.
long-term effects.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody's, crew probably aren't big on like the study of after effects of
Right.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to do that today? Do you want to drive up there? And I mean, I don't know what you're going to do. You're just in the middle of the field. Hey, go Krynos and run away.
No, but you've got her number.
I do.
We can probably ask her to meet. Just tell her you have more information about the ranch and
Oh yeah.
meet her have her meet us somewhere on our terms, out.
Yeah, I never did find out. She said she was gonna talk to them, but she never did. We never did find out. Let me text her. And so I think Judge would text her and say like, "Hey, how did that go with your employers?" And that was,
Yeah, because she said she might talk to Angela.
Yeah, she said she was probably gonna talk to.
About the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, about what he
Leaving to
told her.
Mexico.
Yeah.
She says, well, you were right. Could tell they were fucking lying. But that doesn't help anything now.
Good. Let the hate flow through you.
What does that mean?
They let me go a few days after asking that.
Fucking bastards.
For unrelated reasons, of course.
What about your dad?
Him too. About half the staff.
Yeah.
Seems like you were right. Looks like they're starting to try to wind the place down.
I think.
Guess I made them pull the trigger a little quicker.
Yeah. Is this all through text message or did we go? Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be like fucking bastards.
Yep.
Do you feel really, really angry right now?
Do you think she would meet you somewhere? Like, obviously.
Ask her out for a drink.
Yeah. I think Judge would be like, hey, do you want to talk about it? we can meet over drinks and we can cuss your old bosses.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go to an interview here in just a little bit, but maybe tonight at 7.
Tonight is a busy
Hey,
night.
no. You just agree to it.
Yeah.
And then I'll show up in your place and be like, yeah, Judge is on his way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait. You can't if you.
I'm not going to do it in the restaurant or the bar. I'm not doing it there.
But if she thinks she's meeting him for drinks, like to talk shit about her bosses and stuff, she thinks he's like flirting and trying to like meet up with her.
Yeah, why
And
would
then
you
he's
show
gonna-
up
and then
when you're like his coworker?
her friend, his friend,
His lesbian friend.
his lesbian friend showed up.
I'm his
was with
wingman.
him
He
the
was
whole
really,
time.
really nervous because
Wait,
you're so
what?
pretty.
I'm his wingman because he is nervous as shit. He's actually
So
he's
the player
actually
Jeff
dumping his
wants to
guts
see.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, wants to see how this goes. It'd probably not
Yeah.
be a good idea, but I want to see where this goes.
But anyway, do you drive a Subaru?
I mean, absolutely go for it. But I'm just making sure I'm understanding the premise of what's about to happen.
Yeah, wait, that did need clarification, yes.
Should I be like, hey, friends coming along or something? That way she's not like, oh.
It's definitely coming off like a
Just ask her tomorrow night.
meet-up date thing.
Just do it tomorrow night.
Just be like, can't tonight, maybe tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what, he would be like, I can't tonight. Got too much going on.
That way you're not coming on too strong.
Yeah, how about tomorrow?
Sure.
There we go.
You want to pick the place? Somewhere in Colorado Springs, preferably.
Callahan's?
Sure. Is that a nice place or is it like a...
It's not. It's all right. You know, it's just a bar.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Is that the bar that Michael?
No.
No, that was the Blue Lounge.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's kind of a semi-Irish themed bar.
Okay.
They don't lean into it heavy, but a little bit. All right. See you then.
Cool. Yeah, and I think Judge would be like, yeah, maybe you and Green Eyes can maybe show up and just happen to be there or something.
Okay.
I'm there if her change goes wrong.
Well, I mean, I don't think she's going to change in the restaurant. Hopefully, that would be really,
Yeah, I don't-
really bad. I mean,
How
we're
are we
gonna
going
just-
to lure her away from society?
You want to come to my place?
Then how are we going to show up?
You're gonna be at his place.
Yeah.
I mean, once
I
you get
love how deadpan Deckard is, but he's completely right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
once you
Okay.
get there, I mean, once you get her
Once
out
she's
to-
alone, she
like,
can't
the
run away
jig is up.
because of the
The jig is up at that
implication.
point.
Yeah, we're not going to do it at my apartment, although it might be one of the tamer things that have went down there.
You just need to if you can use your command shit, you
Well,
just
that's
drive
to
her.
scare her. It's not like dominate, is
Yeah,
it?
no,
Or
it's
present?
not
Oh,
dominate. It's
damn.
more
You
like
can-
stare down. It like
Oh,
You can
cowers
take
them.
you can take her to the cairn.
Yeah.
You can drive her to the cairn and do it in front of all the spirits.
Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
She'll
Can
see
we
a
use like
fresh
Nobody
plot.
knows. Let's try
A
it.
fresh plot of dirt, vaguely in the shape of a grave, and be like, "Why the fuck did you bring me here?" I talked
If
to my
you
uncle
did-
here, actually.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, like, what if you just take her like just outside of city limits because she doesn't know where you fucking live?
Yeah.
No.
Let's drive her back to Lago Acres and just do it there.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. We can say we're gonna go shit on the place. See if she
Yes!
wants to, like, you know.
Shit on the lawn,
Well, not
shit
shit
in
on
a
the
bag,
lawn,
or
but-
shit in a
Something.
bag, set it
Yeah.
on fire, spit on it, piss on it.
Oh, piss on it and spit
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
I think she'd probably be more down to do that after she's a werewolf than before.
Well, this will help her.
Let's
along
just
the way.
see after
get
she's
some
had a few
drinks
drinks
in her
in her
and see
and
how
let's see
likely
what
she
she's
is to
up for.
piss in front of you.
and take a shit there.
Yeah.
Okay. I
What? What? People don't do that? People don't just go
I feel
take,
like
take
a
shit
shit
on things they
green
don't
eyes would
like?
be there.
What?
is a little bit further into the dynamic, but I mean to
We're
go.
just spitballing here.
We're just spitballing.
Yeah.
Like go.
what
you know,
could happen?
you know,
to that tractor and shit on it.
I mean, it doesn't have to be shit, but I'm just saying, get a few drinks in her. She's nice and pissed
See what's
off.
going on.
Yeah.
Maybe she does want to go, like, just flip it off or,
Yeah.
say goodbye or whatever, depending on what
Yeah.
kind of drunk she is.
Maybe she wants to say goodbye to the animals or something.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
be like, nobody's out there. Nobody's going to know. Let's go say bye to the horses.
Yeah.
And then 2 Krynos werewolves show up and scare the fucking shit out of her.
Poor lady.
This is
poor
great.
lady.
Nothing can go wrong.
I see no fault
I mean,
in this
it'll all go wrong.
whatsoever.
It's all going to go wrong, but it's all going to go wrong regardless, so we might as well just have fun with it. So,
This poor girl.
Yeah.
I have no real attachments to any NPCs, so it's all just kind of free for all
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
just like you. You be a good Garou. Time to torture you.
We're
Join us.
just experimenting.
Yeah.
The only reason Jada is safe is because she's my touchstone.
And even touchstones aren't safe.
They're not.
Ryan.
But they're not safe from the GM, but they're supposedly safe from your player. So I'm just saying. I just kind of
need
see what
to-
happens.
I'm going to be hanging out with my touchstone playing Call of Duty while all this happens.
Okay.
From the safety and comfort of my...
We're not doing this time. We still got
whenever this happens, that's when I'm going to hang out with my touchstone.
Yeah.
We just need some corpses.
This is gonna go perfectly, guys.
Well, her dad doesn't work there anymore, so if she kills Tom and Angela, I kind of consider it a fucking win.
Tom and Angela are not going to be there at the time that you guys bring her out.
You know what? I don't know.
It's going to be late at night.
I just want to see what happens.
I just want to see if she goes ape shit on her fucking old boss.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Isn't that the American dream? Come on.
kinda.
Let us have this.
Yeah.
After Deckard gives a whole spiel about us being smarter.
Is it?
Yeah, we have to go about this a smarter way. Let's get that Soraya girl and get her to go take a shit on her old place of work.
They'll never expect it.
They'll never expect it. It's genius.
Oh, Lord.
Michael Stitches the soul will never understand. He'll never see it coming.
Is it time to meet with Sarah and Taylor now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, please, let's.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yes, school's out. It's about 4 o'clock now. You give her a call. And she says, yeah, we're over at the house. Just come on over.
All right. I think he would go by himself,
Okay.
and I think we would try to schedule a meeting for like the werewolves at our cairn later.
Okay.
So we just hand wave that.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, he pulls up
By werewolves, you mean your group?
our group, and we were gonna
Oh,
invite
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I got you.
everybody.
Yeah, we can say that, yes,
Yeah.
you managed to get a hold of
All three other people.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. There's only 3.
Yeah.
It's a
Or
little
four,
group
four,
chat.
Four now.
Brad.
Yeah.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, the 4.
Soon to be 5.
I don't think Ryan's going to give us that. I really should have just got that right, and then I could have settled the shit.
I think yeah. So Judge would ask them to sit down and left the living room.
Well, you arrive, and several things happen at once.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'm joking. No, one thing happens at once. She meets you at the door, and you can tell she's been crying and is mad, and she's just like, I don't know. I'm glad you're here, but just come on in. You can see for yourself.
Okay. So
You come in, and Taylor's got a bag of peas over his eye.
Oh.
And she's like, he had a fight today at school.
shit. What happened? What happened, man?
Just I don't want to talk about it. I said, no, you tell him. Tell him what happened. Fight. Speak up. He cannot hear you. Me and Gavin, we got in a fight.
Who was Gavin?
Gavin was a little shit on the motorcycle that you didn't like.
Oh,
That he said he wasn't hanging out with anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, his buddy was Dash. That was also a middle schooler. Gavin
Yeah.
was an older kid.
Gavin was like 14, almost 15.
That fucking asshole. What happened?
He wanted to come over, and I told him that he wasn't allowed to. And he said it was because my mom, and so I hit him. And he leaves out, what was said.
This is going to be the first game we're going to end up punching a kid.
So
Finally.
I think I think Jeff and Judge feel two different ways about this. I think Judge is like, well, looks at the mom, knows that this is going to cause some shit. Did you finish it?
That's why he's in trouble. Tell him what you did. I'm in trouble at school. Get suspended.
Ooh.
And the parents are talking about suing mom.
Oh.
Tell him what you did. I beat him in the throat.
Yes, we got a Garou. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Gotta wait a few years.
Hit him in the throat.
You can change now.
Hey, little buddy, check this out.
Your uncle gets mad too sometimes.
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. He's bigger than me. I know what to do. And I know you're not supposed to kick other boys in the nuts, but I almost did. And then he was on top of me, hitting me, and he just got in my face, and he was there, and so I beat him in the throat.
So this big kid got and who threw the first punch?
Him, he pushed me. That's not throwing a punch, Taylor, his mom says. No, but I'm supposed to stand up for myself. Dad says if someone does that, you do it back.
Oh.
Well, that's not how we are in this house.
I'm just saying the other kid made physical contact first. In the eyes of the law, he assaulted Taylor.
And Judge is fucking
but
loaded now. He can countersue them into oblivion.
But I used a bad word at him, so that's why he pushed me.
Well, he needs to keep his hands off you.
Yeah. Now everybody's calling. When I was leaving, everybody's calling me a pussy and a vampire.
Well, son,
shit.
vampires are pussies. I mean,
I don't know. If you're like biting other people in the throat, that's kind of hardcore.
that's kind of metal, yeah. That's not very pussy to me.
Like, I think Judge wants to ask, are we talking did you take a chunk out of the kid? And,
He had to get stitches, yes.
Oh! Gavin stitches the neck.
Oh my god.
I think I don't really know how to handle this right now.
Yeah.
I have a lot going on. I want to help. I don't believe that. I don't think you necessarily did anything wrong. You stood up for yourself, and you stood up for your mom. And because he's a piece of shit, I don't agree with what your dad says all the time. But in this case, you can't be cower from someone just because they're bigger than you. And while I don't think necessarily taking a chunk out of their neck was the right ideal, who is their family talking? They're talking about suing you, and he's asking Sarah that.
Well, they're the Newsom family.
Gavin Newsom? Isn't that? Hang on.
That's
Yeah.
the governor of California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
like in story?
Yeah.
Oh, they named the kid Gavin too.
Yeah. But not those kind of Newsoms.
Oh, okay.
No. They did it as probably as a jab. So they could have a Gavin Newsom who, the other way, which neither here nor there. I don't care about politics much, but no, his dad owns a Ford dealership in town, so they have money.
Do they have this much money?
Do they have Uncle
Pulling
Moneybags
wads of
kind of
cash.
money?
We can get you a lawyer.
I don't think they're gonna do it. The fact that Taylor got suspended and that kid didn't, it says all you need to know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
But I'm just worried about him going back to school after all this. Are they gonna mess with him more, or did that scare the shit out of the kid? I don't still know what to do.
I think for now you just accept the suspension, and then if we need to go to talk to the school, I can go with you.
Thank you.
Times like this, family need to stick together.
Yeah.
With that being said, I hate to pile on with more bad news, but can you both sit down? And he looks at Taylor, who's already sitting down, and is like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's kind of, Roderick is dead.
What? Your uncle?
My uncle. He's dead.
I'm sorry.
I
You can tell that Taylor's upset, but not.
Yeah.
But it's not mortified. He didn't know him well
No.
like you did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great uncle.
Sure.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
He meant a lot to me.
Yeah. You want a drink?
Yeah, I do.
Here, I'll get you one. Beer, okay?
That's fine. Give me 2, actually.
You bet. Sure. Taylor, go to your room. Your uncle and I are talking about this. She kind of sits not next to you, but on the couch and hands you a beer. She's like, "You're always there for us, so you talk if you need to."
It's gonna be okay. I'm still processing it, but he meant a lot to me, both growing up and as an adult too. I really want to be there for Taylor like he was there for me.
Well, I think you're doing a good job at that. And he and I both appreciate it. He talks about you a lot, and it's always good. He looks up to you a lot.
By the way, if you guys need anything for that motocross stuff, just don't worry about the money. Just get it, and I can pay for it.
Thank you. I'd say that he shouldn't, but he wants it so much.
Yeah. And when kids have this shit like he had happen today, they need something to look forward to. It'll be good for him.
Yeah. Well, he's still grounded for a week.
I mean,
that motocross thing doesn't start for another 2, so I think it's fine.
good. I mean, I don't mean to shit on you, but I'm glad that he didn't let a big kid just totally bully him around.
I get it. It's just his dad used to come home beat up all the time. And I just don't want him going down that road.
I know, but being who he is, he's going to find himself, even if he doesn't want to, in fights. He needs to stand up for himself and not be pushed around everywhere.
You're right. The mom doesn't want to see her kid hurt.
Sure. I can't stay too long. I got more stuff to deal with. Roderick's death.
All right. Well, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. And she goes to give you a hug.
Yeah, I'll accept the hug.
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
No, I know.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just says thank you for being there for us, and we'll return the favor.
Yeah. I should probably tell KJ. I haven't yet. I don't know. Roderick was close to all of us. He was closer to me, but
I mean, I can do it if you want.
I know you can't stand texting him. I'll handle it.
Okay. I'll let you do that too.
I think with that, while he was sitting there and kind of getting up, he would text KJ and be like, "Hey, I need to talk to you on the phone or in person. This isn't a text message type message I need to send you."
It shows delivered, not read. But
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll eventually get to it.
And then with that also in mind, he would text message the new Kevin Sr.'s woman and say, "Hey, this is Kevin's son. I need to talk to Kevin." And that's it.
That, as you're leaving the house,
Yeah.
triggers a phone call.
I answer it.
Who are you?
Is this a woman or a man?
Mhm.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yeah, cigarette sounding voice.
I'm Judah, Kevin's third son.
Oh. He has kids?
Yeah, quite a few. Probably more than even I know about.
Probably. Probably so. What do you want?
There's some news that he needs to know, and I don't want to have it relayed through someone I don't know.
Well, I wish I could help you, third son. But I haven't talked to him in months.
If you happen to see him, send him my number and have him get in touch with me.
I mean, I can do you one better and at least have his number.
You have his current number?
I mean, as of 3 months ago, it was.
Yeah, if you would, please.
Sure. This number okay to text it to you?
Yeah.
Good luck, honey.
Oh, trust me. I know him well.
Yeah. Click.
She send a
Mhm.
contact.
And she wrote again, good luck.
While still sitting on the bike before leaving, text that number. This is Judah. It's about Roderick. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
And then send and then drive off.
Okay.
Only question I have is if your nephew becomes your stepson, which relationship takes precedence?
It was only a hug and a beer, 2 beers.
2 beers.
That was his choice.
Yeah.
Well, he's still got a hot date he's got to go to.
I
as
know.
well, so-
Judge
but
is
that's
getting
for
it.
work.
Good Lord. Yeah, and head to the Karen.
Okay. By the time you're there, it's around 5:30. By the time everybody arrives, and there's a fire lit
Nice.
in the middle of the opening. It snowed enough recently that there's not a burn ban or anything. Not a lot of wind tonight. Seems like things are cooperating. And you see Brad, one of the legs of his pants is rolled up, probably where a leg used to be. Maybe one will be there again. Or, well, no, not a leg, an arm.
Yeah.
Sorry. An arm, leg of a sleeve of a shirt. Yeah, there we go. Continuity matters. And, you know, he waves with the good hand. All your friends are there. You all are there. I'm going to assume you made it.
Yep.
Are you in wolf form or human form?
If we drove here, I guess human, if everyone else is human.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Scarface is there. He's kind of got the bag next to him. A shovel with him. And he says, this is yours. This is your right. I'll pass the mic to you. And he hands you the shovel.
I think there's a rite that you can do in here that's not like game related.
Yeah, it's like a rite of mourning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would want to do that.
Okay.
However,
Yeah. So it's however Judge sees it fit. I can come up with something creative, flourish for you if you want, or you can come up with it yourself.
if you don't mind, go
Sure.
ahead. Yeah.
So you pull out a bunch of beers and hand them out.
It seems, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you have everyone go around and tell something good about Roderick. Scarface starts. He says, man, first time I ever worked with him, we were going after a Bane that had come from a construction site. You know, I was nervous. It was the first time I ever did anything after my change. That old man took me under his wing and showed me how things were done and how you did work. Probably kept me alive. You know, now that thing seems trivial, but at the time, man, it didn't. You're going to be missed. And he takes a drink and pours a bit of the beer in a circle next to the bag. And then Brad gets up and he goes, I owe this Garou more times than I can count. I owe him my life. I'm just glad I could get him here so that that fucking thing couldn't take him. And I'll miss you. And he pours, in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're all looking, you notice that no roll necessary. In the flicker of the firelight, you think you can make an outline of the old gnarled tree. Outline of 3 falcons, 3 birds looking down on things. But if you ever try to really look, you don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that a glimpse out of your corner of your eye. If you all would like to say something, you can.
I don't know if I knew him that well. I might say something about how he was always reliable and there for Judge and someone you could rely on. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Nix would just say that that Roderick was a really good father to Judge. Like, she knows that that's his uncle, but he did a really good job raising Judge. And she really respects that he took the time to do so, and that we all get to benefit now from Judge's leadership, and that's due in part to Roderick's influence and that she respects the fact that probably one of the reasons he ran in the way he did was to make sure that Judge got out, and that's a damn good father, and that he'll be missed.
Anything you want to add?
I just gonna raise the glass, raise the beer, and just say, something to the effect of, he'll be missed. You're here. Just kind of kick that off. I didn't really know him that well, so I didn't really have anything.
Still appreciated, man. Scarface says.
I think Judge would start off by telling probably a funny story, like from their kids, something that happened that Judge did stupid and how Roderick pulled him out of the fire, and would probably, say that Roderick was always been there and it's going to be hard without him physically here, but that he knows that Roderick is still here with us in spirit. And that there's still more work for us to do as a group. And I think Judge would really try to focus in on saying there's more to do. As a community of Garou in Colorado Springs, that we have more work to do and we need to stop the shit that's going on. And he would probably down the beer that he has, open another one, and pour a whole one out for Roderick and around the bag.
Okay. You're a motorcycle in the distance.
What? Oh, like,
And another.
what?
And another. Coming up the dirt road.
What the fuck?
When headlights.
Oh my
A
god.
familiar scent on the wind, but an old scent. And the hackles on Scarface's neck raise, and you see him doing a sneer similar to what Green Eyes did earlier. And stepping forward are these a gray-haired man, long beard, well-kept gray hair, but a face you haven't seen since you were probably a boy. Two other, probably individuals in their mid-40s with him. It's your father.
How the fuck did he know
Yeah.
we were here?
Does it?
I
And
think
Scarface goes, "You're not welcome."
What?
And he goes, "Now is that the only way to talk to an old friend? See, you still got your war wounds. Fuck you. Hey, now, I'm here to pay my respects." It's like, you don't get to pay your respects. You know what you are. The fuck am I? Somebody that tells the truth, knows the truth, that's all.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, son.
Huh.
You called, I came. I can find you when I want. And I wanted to. Hey.
Very speechless. Just staring.
There are gifts where you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a Garou then?
I-
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Makes sense.
Judge did not know
The
that.
fact
Yeah.
that Scarface knows.
Yeah.
is kind of-
Exactly, and
yeah.
how
Yeah.
he referenced his.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I don't
Say
like.
what you need to say and get out.
I don't like that he's not
Scarface says.
welcome though.
Yeah.
We'll stay as long as we want.
We're not going to fight here over. There's not going to be any fighting here.
And then another guy speaks up. No fighting today. Is this what you called me for?
Yeah. I wanted to tell you your brother's dead. Thought you deserved at least that. You don't necessarily deserve anything else, but you should at least know that.
Yeah, he fought a good fight, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Good for him.
I didn't even know you were one of us.
And you hear Scarface go, "He's fucking not."
What? How would he find this?
He's like, I am, and we're better, and you know it, and we're right. Just say what you want to say, give your respects, and get out of here. The cult of Fenris is not welcome here.
What is that again? I was thinking Black Spiral Dancer. What is
Vampire
this?
supremacists. I'm sorry, werewolf supremacists.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, wrong game.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they believe in like annihilating everyone for Gaia, like genocide, the Impergium coming back. As a matter of fact, they practice it out in rural areas. They're monsters.
Okay, shit. And I think this is Judge's stalker too. Because he said he could always find you.
I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I mean, I did take infamous person as a
Yes.
trait, so this would be pretty fucking infamous.
Yeah.
We're not a cult. We're the Get of Fenris, you piece of shit.
They call themselves the what? The Get?
Yeah. It doesn't matter what you are. You can tell that you could cut the tension in the air right now.
Would we even know what the cult
You've
of
probably
Fenderson?
never heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she has because she has a cult. You can roll for it.
Let me write.
Or let's actually take half, and what does that give you? Let me know.
In my intelligence?
Yes.
Plus, let me just look. I can't. 6.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah.
6 is half?
No.
3 is
6.
half.
3 is half.
Oh, okay.
6
I was
is
like,
total.
holy shit.
No.
How did she do that?
For real.
Yeah.
You got a pool of 12 on the 2 dice thing with the max is 5.
He goes, Roderick, you'll be missed. Sure, you were doing what you thought was right. Best to you. And he kind of bows very dramatically. He's like, now I'll take my leave. Watch out there, old Scarface. And you can tell he's just like doing all he can not to rage right now. As a matter of fact, Judd gets a point of rage too.
Okay.
Yeah, because your dad just showed up and acted like a total ass.
We'll be around. Sounds like you need us around here. Scarface, we don't need the likes of you.
We could use some help at the abandoned hospital if you want to go hang out over there.
That's being smart right there.
Scarface, go shut your fucking mouth.
Okay.
You don't need their help. We don't need your help. Hospital. Maybe you do. Well, you got my number, boy. When you need my help, give us a call. When you want to learn the truth of things.
Oh, Lord.
I'm with Deckard. I'm like red shirt him.
Yeah, I don't think there would just be no response, just staring at him like,
They get on their bikes and leave.
yeah.
And because you don't know what that's about.
No.
Nyx will lean over and she literally whispers, I'll tell you when we leave.
He's
But
probably
Nick-
just shocked his dad's a fucking Garou.
Why
'cause
didn't
he know.
anyone... And he starts to say, like, why didn't anyone tell me? Fuck. This is about Roderick. Let's get back to that.
It is about Roderick. That's what Brad says. It's about Roderick. About this time, Theo and Gums show up and like 5 minutes later. And they're just like, sorry guys. Sorry. Me. I had to take care of our own too. Yeah. And they say a few words about Roderick. And then Scarface comes and grabs the shovel and digs one hole and hands it back to you. You know, digs some dirt out.
Yeah, I would dig.
Yeah.
And until someone probably stops me, I would keep digging.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I'll let him dig.
Yeah.
No, that feels respectful. Because I was going to be
Yeah.
like, I dig an even bigger amount than they did.
No, I thought you would have like got on your hands and started shoveling dirt
You
between
guys
your
are
legs.
idiots.
Watch this.
She goes into Chronos for me, digs.
That's how you dig a hole. So in short order, yeah. I mean, after everybody takes their time. Hole gets about 4 feet deep. It doesn't take much, you know. They lay the bag in, put the dirt over, and make a pile of stones. And a wind comes by, blows the fire, sparks flitter through the air, and you can see 3 silhouettes of birds take flight into the night sky. And then it looks to be like a 4th bird watches from the tree. And it's a little short. And it feels like a good place to stop for the night. A lot to take in a short amount of time. A lot of planning. And as the ceremony finishes up, I'd like to go around and hear what you all think your character would want to do next. And we'll start, since Monica, you kicked everything off, we'll start with you.
She still is focusing on track. She feels like that's her best lead because she has a good idea of where he will be, and even if he's not there, maybe she can learn more about him, and because now she understands we need an upper hand of some sort. I can't just go in there and claw him up. I gotta figure something we can use. So she's just thinking of this as like her mission that's next, and she's very confused about what just happened, but she's like, okay, I need to focus on what I can do, and what I can do is be at the gym tomorrow morning.
Good. All right, Dee.
I mean, Nyx really wants to know what's up with Soraya, but it sounds like Judge has got that taken care of. So she may spend more time maybe seeking out some umbral alliances, if possible.
Okay.
Considering that thing is still just hovering around out there, we probably need as much help as we can get on that side.
Yeah.
Sure. Just a little bit for you to think about.
Yeah, lots of personal shit going on with Judge. From Judge really wants to talk to Roderick now. One, to ask him why he didn't ever tell him about his dad. And maybe he did leave hints, but like we've said before, Judge is not necessarily the most intelligent. But Judge knows that like he's got to focus on the here and now too, and try to help in any way he can to his pack to get back on their footing and to overcome the adversaries. And I think that's his biggest thing is, yeah, I want to know what's going on with that, but I want to figure out and how we can stop Michael and Track and the other chick.
Good deal. And Alex, I know a little bit of the background tonight, but a lot that you're taking in and plans are forming. What do you think your next plan of action is?
I don't know. I don't know. At
Yeah.
all.
A lot of loose ends to tie up before you can have action.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't really know where to lean in and try to find out anything. I don't really have any plan of action other than to just kind of research something here and there. I don't.
Yeah, the trail with Michael and Gwendolyn went cold now.
Well, I'm going to
We
give
don't
you
have
something.
noob killer?
Yes.
Oh!
Okay.
There's a link to an article that he sends you. And he says the rabbit hole goes deeper.
Okay.
And it says Glastonbury Pharmaceuticals reaches deal with Beckert Biolabs. And it says in a historic merger today, one of the largest medical suppliers in the western U.S. and the major pharmaceutical company responsible for breakthrough cancer drugs, Glastonbury Pharmaceuticals, have reached an agreement to merge together. This merger is a culmination of years of negotiation. And then their CEO, Samuel Glastonbury, will be taking over both companies. Glastonbury, a famously distant person known for working behind the scenes, did provide a quote today. And it shows up, it says Glastonbury Pharmaceuticals is thrilled to reach this merger with Beckert. And we hope that great things can continue in the future. And it says Glastonbury originally started in London in the 1800s and moved operations to the United States in the 1970s. It gives a NYSE, stock ticker thing.
Are they also under Pentex?
They are
You
now.
could do intelligence plus computer, or take half, which is 4.
Take half if I can.
Absolutely are.
Okay, so it's just an all intercompany merger. It's just a dog and pony show.
In a way. But what this does is it gives them, Beckert just got bigger. Resources just got more, got stronger. For them.
Okay.
This one I'm going to make you roll for, though. The next little tidbit of information.
All right.
It's kind of hard to get, but maybe you can. Intelligence plus computer again. If you want to dig and go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Good Lord, willpower.
Okay.
Whew, they all went off. Thank God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 successes. There are not many pictures of Samuel Glastonbury, but you do find one from the 1970s when he was a younger man, and from 1870 when he was still a younger man.
He's a fucking vampire.
To
Man, he sure looks a lot like his grandpa.
oh no.
And that's where we'll leave tonight's game. But until we meet again, this is GM Tuck reminding you, steaks are great, milk's great, but one of the biggest contributors to air pollution is methane gas from factory farming. If you can make a effort to have a meatless meal, meatless day, or maybe even be vegetarian before 5, it does a lot to help the world. As a matter of fact, that is the single biggest thing you can do to reduce your carbon footprint. So just something to think about, because, we don't want a werewolf to surprise pop up when you think it's dead and eat your face instead. Have a great one, everyone.